My name is Lisa. I am 28 years old. I work as a marketing executive in a big company. Every day I go to my office and try to do my best. My job is not easy, but I work hard and stay focused. My boss, Mr. Collins, is 45 years old. He is strict and serious. He rarely smiles and always looks busy. At first, I felt nervous around him, but I wanted to prove myself through my work. I also have a colleague named Nina. She is friendly and confident. Everyone likes her, and she gets a lot of attention. Sometimes I feel jealous, but I remind myself to stay focused on my work. One day, Mr. Collins called me to his office. I felt nervous and thought I made a mistake, but he smiled and said, "Lisa, you are one of our best workers. I see a bright future for you here." I felt happy. He said I deserved a promotion. Then he added, "Let's discuss this over dinner tonight." I felt confused. Dinner with my boss did not feel right, but I did not want to refuse. That evening, I met him at a restaurant. He was already there and looked relaxed. He smiled and said, "You look beautiful tonight." His words made me uncomfortable, but I stayed quiet. At first, we talked about work. Then he started asking personal questions. He talked about his life and said he felt lonely. Slowly, I started feeling special, but also unsure. After dinner, he asked me to come to his apartment. He said we could talk more about my future. I hesitated, but I agreed. I did not want to lose the chance for a promotion. At his apartment, everything felt different. He sat close to me and held my hand. He said he cared about me. I knew this was wrong, but I did not stop him. That night, I stayed there. The next morning, I felt confused. He smiled and said, "Don't worry, I will take care of you." I wanted to believe him. At work, things changed. Sometimes he ignored me, sometimes he acted normal. I felt stressed and unsure. I realized I had made a mistake. Days passed, but nothing changed. There was no promotion. One day, I went to his office and asked, "What about my promotion?" He looked at me coldly and said, "Do not mix personal things with work." I felt shocked. He was acting like nothing had happened. I felt hurt and angry. I left his office with tears in my eyes. I realized he had used me. My trust was broken. Soon, rumors started in the office. People whispered about me. I felt embarrassed and alone. Every day became difficult for me. A few days later, HR called me for a meeting. They asked me about my relationship with Mr. Collins. At first, I was scared, but then I told them everything. The company started an investigation. They found proof of his behavior. Mr. Collins was fired from the company. I felt a little relieved, but my problems did not end. My colleagues blamed me. They avoided me and talked behind my back. After some time, I decided to leave the company. It was not easy to find a new job. I felt sad and frustrated, but I did not give up. Finally, I got a job in a new company. My new boss was respectful and professional. He treated me fairly and appreciated my work. Slowly, I started feeling confident again. I focused on my career and improved my skills. I learned from my past mistake. I realized something important. No job or promotion is worth losing your self-respect. I should have trusted my instincts. Now, I respect myself more. I know my worth. I have learned to set boundaries and protect myself. Life can be difficult, and people may betray you, but every mistake teaches you something valuable. It makes you stronger. Today, I am happy and peaceful. I have learned that success is not just about money or position. It is about dignity and self-respect. I hope my story helps others. Never let anyone take advantage of you. Always stand up for yourself and make the right choices.